Macy's. All men's shirts 50% off. What? I want the first case in arson. Oh, hey! This looks awfully familiar. So let's just do this. My gas man, see?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Oh, yeah.
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs.
So do.
Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters...
Well, you know what outfit it's time for. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. And then I'm thinking black and white for this one. There we go. Thinking black and white for this one.
Off scot-free.
No, I wanted to change outfits also. Don't make me pick and choose. Wrong way. Excuse me. Thank you.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn...
Oh god, I'm used to
That
playing
son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop
Tomb
in
Raider. I pressed this button. Be like, alright, show me where my
I'm thinking of
objective
moving
is.
up to a...
Ah. No, you know what? I do want to drive. And what?
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now?
Here we go.
Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
No turn here, Cole.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station, your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation.
Flawless. Flawless transition.
isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
I'm actually going to make this full screen until we got viewers.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Is this Elysian Fields? Is that which one this
It's a
one?
formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
That's right, Cole, just walk right over the evidence. No one will really mind. Wait! No, that's nothing.
Nope.
Also no, yeah, nothing.
No good to me.
There are clues to be had here.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I don't think this is it either.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Well, Cole, have you ever thought that maybe you can go fuck yourself? The actor that plays Cole Phelps, he's also
Recently serviced.
an actor in
Could
the
be
show
something to
Mad
go on.
Men. Now, I've never seen Mad Men. Cool, that's everything. But at the same time, I have seen clips from it. And, like, screenshots. And it's so fucking jarring seeing the actor that plays Cole in those, because it's like a one-to-one replica, with just a little bit of uncanny valley. So it's like, oh wait, why isn't your face as fucking?
I need information on
Why
the
are there more
Suburban
polygons on
Redevelopment
your
Fund.
face in Mad Men than there are in the game?
Just checking.
It's fucking, it's weird.
The semi-government agency is established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep driving for all these until this case gets, like, long.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
See, I know that, like, it looks nicer if I drive like this. And it's a little bit more realistic, but at the same time, it's just fucking... Whoop. I like doing it like this. It's like jazz, baby. Swings. Whoop. It's not about the turns you do take, it's about the turns you don't. Oh, excuse me.
That's it. Keep
There's
on.
a handbrake. Okay.
At the next turn, take a right.
That's the handbrake. Oh, okay, you got it. I'm just going to the store, I'm just going to the store. You might not see me anymore. I'm just going to the store. I know I said that song is fucking stupid, because it is, but at the same time, I hate that it's growing on me. Man, what a coincidence that yet again, that fucking billboard is right out front of the crime scene.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Hey, another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Alright, well,
Mal.
okay. Yes, I
You
speak
gonna
Spanish
stick it out,
too.
Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal.
It is very mal.
What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Alright. That's nothing. That's nothing. You can put it down already. Wait. It's like a fuck. Oh, it's a fan. Wait, hold on, do that? It's making that same noise as if I inspected it, which I didn't, but it's the same type of book from the other location, so it's weird. Cause maybe it's saying that because Rusty investigated it already. Maybe it's making that noise because I investigated that same book at a different location, although I would argue they'll leave my character to believe that maybe there is a connection.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Oh, I'm laying
Detective?
down.
This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
I'm gonna do my best. See? Okay, now there it is. I was gonna say, see, it's weird that there's no music here.
Stop! LAPD!
See?
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
No shit, thanks. Thanks for giving me permission.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Alright, hold on, I need to take this out so I can pick another location. Wait, are we not done here? Let me make one last go around before. I mean, I suppose I can just... Yeah, 4 clues remaining. Watch them not even be at this fucking house. The fuck? Where? Oh, it's the bodies. I haven't checked out the bodies yet.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
I mean, it says I'm missing 4. It's only showing me the 1. It's weird. Okay, then.
Well, this day is a total waste of...
Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. Alright, travel agency. Oh, something that's neat. And I hope that this is how it keeps happening going forward. But somewhat recently I noticed that some of my followed New Vegas videos did in fact get flagged for copyright for the music in it, but they weren't taken down for copyright like some of my videos have been that do have actual music in it. So at some point I might experiment and see if... Whoops.
They can make a claim to the department.
And see if, hypothetically, like the radio in Grand Theft Auto might, fucking get it taken down, or if it would just get it flagged. But that means that, luckily, the music in Fallout... Oh, shit!
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Yeah, she's fine. The music in Fallout won't get me taken down, at least Fallout in Vegas.
Keep heading through this one.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
What am I looking for? Sawyer.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
What was the other name? I don't remember the other family's name.
Here they are.
Perfect.
Steffens. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
I know that's wrong because... Fuck it, I'll use it. I'll use it just in case. Oh no, cool.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Alright, where am I going now? Let's go.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
I never said
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Oops. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Ah! We're good. See, one thing I think I like about this game versus another Rockstar property, cough cough, Grand Theft Auto, is if I crash into a cop car, it's not going to lead to like a 30-minute fucking car chase. In this, if I crash into a cop car, they'll get out and be like, what the hell is the matter with you? And they'll see me and be like, oh, whoops.
Come on!
They'll be like, don't worry about it, it's just can't drive Cole. He does this once a week. It's fine. We'll just order a new car from the police store. It's fine.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires. I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Left up ahead. Next left.
You got it. I took the next left, bud. That's just crazy driving Cole.
Up ahead, take a right.
You got it. I'm so good
Take
at
a
driving.
left.
Oh, okay.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Take a right. Take a right. Take a left. Take it easy. Doodle 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 doodle. I got this. And
Damn you!
whoops a daisy. I will.
You're really
was gonna
starting to
drift
annoy
into
me.
a turn, but whoop.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out.
Oh, I forgot I have to do this shit. Fuck. Nope, put it back down. Nope, that's not what I meant, Cole. Did I do it right?
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Alright, so it's this one. What do you want?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite.
Does that mean you want it here? I mean, whatever. I didn't mean to do that, but fine.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Okay, it looks like these need to be switched, actually. Nope, no, 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 no.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Fuck, I keep pressing the Lara Croft instinct button.
Show?
Alright, you know what? Let's
The
get
next fire.
adventurous with this trip.
We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
I know what you may be thinking. Hey, this, seems like it's gonna take a while, and you know what? You're right. But there's no reason why we can't have some fun with it like we normally do. Let's get a little bit more adventurous. Part of me wants to grab a new car. Whoa, that's a ditch. That's a ditch. Fuck it, we're going through the ditch.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
There we go. We won't need to retrace. I mean, if we need to retrace our steps, we'll just do it all but forward. Oh no, somewhere's on fire. Mailbox. Oh, no. No. I'm used to drifting normally. Oof. Are you there yet? Yeah.
Whoa, what are you doing?
That wasn't technically my fault. I mean, don't get me wrong, it 1000% was. But they're the ones that T-boned me.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Whoops.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
What's the clue here?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
No, here's his office.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Yep, gotta believe him, huh?
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
No, he needs to go to Varley's place.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Can I put it down? Thank you. So, no. No. Cole. Where's his phone? Is it not on his desk? Oh, here it is. One of the liberating things about playing this the second time is I don't have to worry about using all my intuition points. I can just use it per case.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Don't call her young lady,
employment roster
Cole.
is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Oh, are we not done questioning him?
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
The only reason some people get lost in
Here.
is because it's unfamiliar.
Happy now?
Stick
I've
around,
never been
Mr.
happy
Rasick.
a day in my life.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Matthew Ryan, isn't that the name of the,
Some light
the
reading
actor that
on the
currently
merciless
plays John
capitalist
Constantine?
machine? Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Wait. Open that back up. Let's open it up.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Let's take a new car. Oh. I guess we won't. You know what? I'll let him drive for these.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
I had the
You nervous?
headset around the lower part of my face.
Been a while.
It
You were
still
in
is.
combat.
But it just
In 1917.
took away it. Fucking
You know, I never
beard
fired my
hair.
weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot.
Alright, I guess it's a chase. Fuck. Come on, I almost had him. Need to get
Come
a
on,
little bit
Varley!
closer
You can't
first.
keep running forever.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Whoop. No. Oof.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
God damn!
If all I have to do is shoot upwards, why can't...
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm going to take a
Why
wild
can't I
guess
shoot
you're the same
upwards and
Reginald
spook 'em?
Farley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is...
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer. Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Why do we gotta go to other places? Don't we have our guy?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
He's
Just
gonna
put
drive
the stuff
away.
in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Son of a bitch.
Alright, let's fucking kill him. You're the cop.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
I just almost killed 2 people.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I was just
Don't leave me
saying that, and
hanging
you're
out
like,
here,
eh, they'll
Phelps.
be
Move in."
fine.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Here we go, here we
Keep
go.
it steady
Hold
now.
on
Try
side,
to bust
and-
his tires.
He's got an arson-related
Oh,
assault
he
charge
can
and
just
he's
drive
running.
through people.
Running
I
don't
see.
mean nothing.
Magic.
We got to get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, Rusty. Whoops.
Hands behind your head. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons. You're behind the wheel.
All right, let's do the last
So
one.
where do you want to go?
I'm gonna put this in full screen now because it's getting close to the end of it. I might as well get the screen used to what it should be.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Hold on, let me check out this transcript first.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place.
Okay, perfect. So I do have this.
What proof have you got?
Where is it?
Sorry. My mistake.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Nope, I got, where is it? Here we go.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
Where's
Let's
the
get
car?
to the station and close this case.
No.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
I'm so excited to finally fucking close the book on this game.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign? So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
That's a lie. Ah, shit, this was the right answer. Oh, wait, no.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
How are
It
you
was a
gonna?
court
How are
case.
you,
No
a cop,
criminal
going to
liability
prove
was
that
the
I have a
verdict.
criminal record?
They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects.
No, I don't think he's our man,
Let's
though.
speak to Varley.
Need a drink.
We have
got the
Matthew
jitters
Ryan
again.
in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the
There we go.
inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Wait, isn't that the last thing? Matthew Ryan's statement? No, it's Walter Clement's statement, right?
Clement says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Instaheat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. Out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
I mean...
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's
The
not
regulator valve had been tampered with, though. No, I'm charging you.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons.
I don't
and for
care.
the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer,
I already
and
know
Jessica
he did it.
Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Not on purpose.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through
Where was the
mountains of
third
evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps.
Oops.
People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Oh yeah, it was Matthew Ryan. Huh. Oops. Hi. I'm ending this here, though, because I just finished the last case. Ended on a real sour note. Because I am bad at solving crimes. Oops.